JRM 234. Pretty fantastic day for JRM. What do you take away from what this race was from your perspective?
Yeah, it was a great day. Obviously, I think we tried to fix the long run just a touch there, and I think we hurt the short run just a touch to fire off. I fired off super free and wasn't able to kind of keep up with the 7 there like I was the first overall good day.
I guess 3 top 10 finishes in a row. Is it a JRM thing? Is it a you thing? How have you felt like the last 3 weeks have gone, and kind of as you guys have been building momentum?
Yeah, really good. I think as a whole, everybody's been really fast. I think our group has done a really good job of kind of getting to the tracks a second time and being a lot better. So I'm very proud of that, and we'll just keep digging on to Rockingham.
There's been a lot made of the St. team over the last couple of weeks. You guys have been putting yourselves in position for success. To be able to do it this way and really build off of the Martinsville win, despite everything that led to that, what does it say about where you're at mentally and where this team is at as a whole to be able to ride that momentum?
Yeah, I think after that deal, nothing really changed. If anything, we were more passionate about going after and trying to be successful. But I think overall we've had a good last couple of weeks, and just need to keep it rolling.
Thank you guys for a second. What did you take away from what this race was for you?
Yeah, it was a confidence booster for this whole team. This whole number 1 High Rock Chevrolet really brought us a good piece. I knew we'd have a fast car coming here. I knew I was going to be pretty comfortable here, and we practiced pretty good and qualified 3rd, so we put ourselves in a really good spot to take the green flag. But just at the beginning of the race, we were a little bit off, and we just made it better and better each pit stop. I felt like we needed about one more to be really, really good. But I was honestly, I was thinking maybe if we could get singled out and some of the traffic would kind of subside. I wondered if we could go after the 17. But Andrew Overstreet and the whole number 1 crew gave me a really fast race car today, and gave us something we could go try to race for the win with.
You mentioned having confidence coming into this race, that you felt this could be a good day. Obviously, this is a short track, but it's a pretty unique place too. What gave you that confidence coming into this weekend?
I had ran a truck here 2 years ago in the fall, and just laps are good, and obviously we don't have the laps that Allgaier has and whatnot, and Larson here, but I'm pretty comfortable with it after running that truck race, and kind of knew what I needed to do coming into this race.
How much fun were the closing laps with Allgaier?
It was good. I mean, I knew we were better than him. I just knew I had to catch him at the right time. I knew I had to kind of use the lappers as a pick, so I was able to do that. Kind of got a run on him, got him stuck up top, and just were able to score by there. Larson was in a class of his own. Do you think if you had got by Allgaier, you might have had something for him in the 3rd stage? Because he was a little bit closer there in that final run. Yeah, I mean, if we would have started a little bit closer, obviously we started like 5th or 6th, we restarted, but obviously being 3rd would be a lot better, and put that in the back pocket for next time. But honestly, I was hoping to get clear, hit 7 about 20 laps sooner so I could go to work.
I was just going to say, too, fantastic day for JRM, 2-3-4, with Sammy getting 4th as well. What do you feel like gives JRM an edge here at a track like this?
Man, I'm not sure. This track's really good historically for JRM, so they always bring really fast race cars to the racetrack, and I knew we would have a good one coming to this one.
Thanks, Carson.
So is $100,000 a decent consolation prize for getting thumped most of the day?
Congratulations last year. I haven't seen you.
You guys too. Last week was great. I don't know. I mean, I'm disappointed in the day.
We're gonna shift down here.
I'm disappointed in the finish, but at the same time, it's still a great day. I mean, to come out of here 3rd and be upset about it, I mean that's a good thing, right? But getting the dash for cash, what Xfinity does for this series is really big and a big deal. And so to be able to get the dash for cash was important. And we'll go back to the drawing board, figure out what we can do better when we come back here in the fall, and hopefully win ourselves one.
What were you missing on that last run to be able to better battle with Larson?
I don't know. I mean, I think maneuverability was a little bit of it. When we had the big moment down there in 1 with the contact, it really, really upset the tires for a while, and it was really hard to kind of get them back. So, that took me a little while to get going, and then just a frustration of myself running into a lap car. I mean, I was pretty calm and I was clear, and obviously I wasn't. So, I don't know. I don't know what we needed to be a little bit better, but this team brings great race cars every week, and obviously Kyle Larson's Kyle Larson. He's pretty incredible. So, you know, we'll tee it up to we can always be better, and we'll sit down and try to go back to the drawing board and be better when we come back in the fall.
You did beat Larson on that one restart. How vulnerable was it?
Super vulnerable, honestly. You know, I was afraid on that. I think I could have beat him on all of them when we were on the bottom. That last one, some stuff kind of happened, and I was afraid they were going to call it, so I had to check up a little bit, and I kind of got us side by side. But you know, I felt like that was our strength today, was getting out of the box. You know, I felt like we were able to make either lane work, and just wasn't quite enough to clear him.
Carson and Sammy, top 5, just racing Carson there at the end. Just what else can you say about him? It just seems like Dover and Bristol just has it locked in.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a great job, obviously, and you know, we talked a lot before the race. You know, and him and Andrew, they're working really well together, and that whole one team, and you know, really just proud of the effort as our whole shop. You know, we've put a lot of effort into being good at this place, and it shows. You know, and you know, they're excuse me, they're both great race car drivers. They're both doing a great job. They're young, and you know, they're going to be threats when we come back here in the fall, and they're going to be threats for the rest of the year. You know, going down to the end of the year for our championship. So I'm proud of the effort that they're putting in, and you know, that's part of my job is to go out and try to do better each and every time, and hopefully we can keep moving our whole company forward.
Awesome, and thank you.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Front Stretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Front Stretch fans can use promo code FRONTSTRETCH to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Steven Stump of FrontStretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.